Hey guys, just thought I'd do a short video. This is a 1999 K1500 Suburban in this case, but for the most part door handles are mostly the same on these old Chevrolets. But I was looking around for a video trying to help me out here, because what happened was I had a situation where the electronic door locks were not unlocking this back rear door, and we had a situation where working the manual lock on it, when we pulled the manual lock up, it actually broke. So what we had was the manual door lock would not engage to unlock the door, and the electronic door locks would not work. So kind of had to do some figuring out how to try to get the door up. The door was stuck closed, so therefore you couldn't take the panel off like you normally do to replace the door handle itself. So what I ended up doing, just in case you ever run into this, I pulled this this mount, this little shroud piece that goes on the outside here. I popped that off from the inside, laying across the back seat, and in doing that, there's a panel right here, a little hole that you can get into. And if you reach in there, you can feel where this thumb latch actually has a peg on the inside, and it engages into a piece on the inside. Well, that had broke. It had come loose, and therefore you can't get in there with any pliers. You can't get in there with hardly anything, really. I guess if you had a pair of 90-degree needle nose, you might could reach in there and do it, but it was really tough. It was really stuck. So what I ended up doing was I popped that off. Like I say, I popped that little piece off that was on here so I could get in here, tore that little piece of plastic loose. And what happens is, just so you can kind of see here, because I can't get inside the door, so if I can show you on this other one here, what happens is, here's your latch. This is actually for a right side handle, but to show you what happens is, right here you've got this assembly. You see the back side, this is the thumb latch. It has a little dowel like piece that goes through it. If you can see it right there, it engages into this piece, and this is your little rocker piece that works your door lock. So what I had to do was, being that was disengaged, I tried pliers, I tried this and that and the other thing, couldn't get in there. So what I did, I took an old clothes hanger trick, and I bent it. If you can see that, I bent a hook on it with a little tab, and I reached inside there where I could get hold of that, and I worked it around until I got inside this latch assembly here without this dowel rod on here. I got in here and I got hold of that, and I pulled it to where I could get it to line back up with this dowel here. And I kind of had to reach in with my finger at the same time. You got to take your finger and put it in there at the same time you have this piece of wire in there, and you have to kind of work it in and push it in through the hole to kind of fish it through. But when you get it through there, you can get it lodged in there, and you can work this piece. If you can bend this piece around, it's got a little bit of flexibility to it, so if you can work that piece back and forth, and then shove this back down, you can actually get that back on. If the tab isn't completely broke off, you can push it on there and get hold of that and push it back in from the inside, and then hold it and work your door latch at the same time, the manual part at the same time you're doing that. You can work both of them and get them back on there. If you can get them back on there, then you can again hold on to it and pull it at the same time. You can get that door to unlock. Otherwise, you can take this wire and get hold of it, and you can possibly work that rocker back and forth. Now, it's got a rod that goes through, it goes all the way to your door lock, and that's going to be difficult to do, but that's how I got it loose. I reached in there through that little access and just got hold of it with my finger and the wire, and I managed to work that thing loose and finally got it open. Now I can access the door panel and get this whole assembly off and fix it. So anyway, just a quick little video to kind of show you what I did there and how I got it open. Hope it helps somebody out with any other videos on YouTube. So anyway, hope it helps you out. It's Rick Moore, 1999 K1500 Suburban, door latch stuck. Appreciate it, guys.